now let's shift to the Women's Rumble. Who will be the final four in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble?
The only one I know for sure is Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Charlotte's definitely going to be in the final four.
Okay, so who is going to be the Iron Woman? Is that Jordynne Grace?
I think
she's
so.
trying to make it seem like she's throwing her mom a birthday party, and she's not going to be available to be in Indianapolis this weekend. Put out the airline ticket and everything on social media, trying to really throw people off the scent.
It is funny. She puts that out there, and like wrestlers and just everyone in the comments are like, "No, we don't believe you." Thanks for trying.
Yeah, and
like Ron Burgundy, I don't believe you.
Yeah, don't believe. And the reason why we don't believe her is because is my memory bad, bro? Did we not go to this last year? Did she on social media was at one place and she ends up in the Rumble last year? Did that happen last year?
Her being a pretty decent surprise last year.
But she put out there that she was not going to be anywhere. She's going to be watching the Rumble or in a different city, and then she shows up. I think she lied about that last year. I think it's a gimmick.
And that's when she wasn't even signed by the company. When they've made it known she is signed by this company now.
Yeah, like it's really hard to keep secrets in pro wrestling, especially when people get signed. Like, it's just it's hard to have that shock value in 2025. Like, but this one was so poorly kept. They've basically just said, "Yeah, all right, guys, we signed her. All right." We signed her. All right. We're not even going to try to surprise you. She's just under contract with us now.
So last year also they had two Iron Women. Bayley went an hour 3. Naomi went an hour 2.
So I thought maybe the most interesting thing that could happen is Charlotte is one of the final four. And then you have Bianca, Naomi, and Jade Cargill as the 3. And you're thinking, oh, those 3 are going to team up on Charlotte. But then whoever attacked Jade Cargill weeks ago reveals themselves, eliminates Jade, and which I'm assuming at this point is still Naomi. And then you've got Bianca standing there with the shocked look on her face that she can't believe that this whole thing just happened.
Yeah, I just think there's been a lot of TV time for Io Sky lately.
Yeah, I had a hard time leaving her out of the final four.
Yeah,
I think she's got a really good chance of winning it too.
The fans are behind her.
Yeah,
yes,
very much.
They are. Mm-hmm. I think people like Io Sky gets. I mean, her English is getting better, but I just think that people respect what she is in the ring. I think that she's going to be in that final four. I don't know where she's going to land, but I think she's going to be in that final four.
The other one, I mean, we talk about surprises like Becky. I have her in my final four. I assume she's in this match, and if she's going to be there, she goes a long way.
Yeah. I think that's a fair guess as well.
I'm looking around. It's a shame. Like, we're looking at this list, and it's like, okay, I'm looking at the TNA list. I'm looking at WWE. It just it seems top heavy.
Yes.
It just seems like Charlotte and Bayley makes sense. Mm-hmm. I think that Io Sky makes sense. I think that we're still going to get that Jade Bianca, who we've been talking about for a year now, that face-to-face. Jade's going to be pissed off. Jade will eliminate Bianca. Something like that could happen. I can see that.
And that's the thing. Remember last year's Women's Rumble, which I think we all agree was better than the Men's Rumble. Like, they made some stars and they had some moments. But then, when you do this exercise, you go back to the 4 horsewomen, which probably isn't the greatest for the division. Like, I wrote down Charlotte, Becky, Bayley, and then I threw Jordynne Grace in there. But, like, I feel like you almost need a Jade or an Io or even a Roxanne Perez, like someone like that is homegrown, that is your own, saying, hey, this is your chance now.
But Io is already in that upper echelon. She's been a women's world champion to me. So, like, in terms of having a woman in there to make a star, Roxanne Perez would make more sense. Jordynne Grace would certainly make more sense instead of kind of going back into Jay Hood's point. That's why I look at this and go, it's so top heavy. I don't see somebody who hasn't been a world champion in the women's division who's like, oh, this is the one right here bubbling up. They're going to be a world champ at the end of WrestleMania after they win the Rumble. This is just going to be a huge star-making moment for them. Like, I just don't see that. Jade Cargill might be the closest, but I don't think she's near being a world champ yet either.
Yeah, it's funny. We talked about it last week. It's Tiffy, but she had the belt now.
Yeah, she can't be in the Rumble because also she doesn't have a match between now and then to drop it.